what a blank verse is. Blank verse means any poetry that does have a set of metrical pattern, usually iambic pentameter, but does not have a rhyme, is blank verse. What does it mean that? Usually we know that whenever we reach a poem, then we try to find out a rhyme scheme. What does it mean by rhyme scheme? The last sound of the repetition of the last sound of the stanzas or the poem. We can say that Shakespeare frequently used unrhymed iambic pentameter in his plays. His works are an early example of blank verse. So it's very clear. Whenever you see that in the poem there is a clear and regular rhyme scheme, but there is regular metrical pattern, but there is no rhyme scheme, that is called a blank verse. And to be a blank verse, there must have iambic pentameter, whereas no rhyme scheme is essential. So we can say that in detail, blank verse is a literary device defined as an unrhyming verse written in iambic pentameter. In poetry and prose, it has a consistent meter with 10 syllables in each line. We can say that is the pentameter, where unstressed syllables are followed by stressed ones, 5 of which are stressed but do not rhyme. It is also known as unrhymed iambic pentameter. Now we'll discuss the features of blank verse. First of all, we can say that blank verse poetry has no fixed number of lines. It has a conventional meter that is used for verse, drama, and long narrative poems. It is often used in descriptive and reflective poems and dramatic monologues, the poems in which a single character delivers his thoughts in the poem of a speech. And fourth features, we can say that blank verse can be composed in any kind of meter, such as arm, trochaic, synecdoche, and detail. So here we can say that through the or because of the features, we can say that in blank verse there is no rhyme scheme. The poem has a limited rhyme number of lines. At the same time, we can say that if there are more than one stanzas, the stanzas may not consist equal lines each and everywhere, but each and every line must have the regular meter. The meter can be either iambic or trochaic or spongiac or dialectic. Anyone can have. Here we are showing an example. You see that, but soft water light through yonder window breaks. So here the line is iambic pentameter, but whenever we see that first line and the second line, first one is a break, second one is sun, so there is no regular rhyme scheme, so it should be treated as iambic pentameter. Now, types of blank verse of poetry. First of all, iambic pentameter blank verse. It means that unstressed or follow the stressed syllables. Second one is trochaic blank verse, stressed, unstressed, and anaphorist blank, where first two should be unstressed syllables and third one must be stressed syllable. In anaphorist blank verse, we must say that there should have 3 stressed to form a meter, but the first two are obviously unstressed and third one is stressed syllables. Dialectic blank verse, it is completely opposite of the anaphoristic blank verse, because here the first one is a stressed and the second and third are completely unstressed. Though there are some similarities. What is the similarities? In anaphorist and dialectic blank verse, we see that each and every meter consists of 3 syllables. Now we can say that blank verse in Ulysses. if we analyze the first two lines of the Ulysses, what do we see? The very first and second line consist of it is a form of iambic pentameter, but more interesting is that there is no regular rhyme scheme. So blank verse express the heroic tone of the speaker. An unrhymed form, blank verse, why it is used? Because blank verse is used to write epic poetry. Already we have seen that to write the narrative poem and long narrative poem we need, as epic poem is a long narrative poem. So there we see that blank verse is used. Made out of the pattern of natural speech, haiku, chanka, Japanese poetry, determined solely by the syllables. These poems are written in blank verse, free verse, enormous range of choice. Prose poem, visual appearance of prose but has poetic aspects. So if you have any questions regarding blank verse, you can ask us directly, or you can write your questions in the comment box. We'll try to answer in time. Hopefully you are benefited and you will be benefited with this channel. So subscribe us, because we believe that learn today and lead tomorrow. Thank you everyone.